who can buy and cook the best meal for only £5.
I'm actually quite nervous about this.
I've got to win. This is looking very interesting. What's happening, Free Gang? We are coming to you live.
But not live.
From our home here in London. How is everybody doing? Let us know in the comments below. Live but not live, where are you in the world and what's happening?
Today, guys, we are doing a fun budget shopping and cooking challenge.
Yes, you guys love our shopping videos and you're always asking for meal ideas.
Today, we are going up against each other to see who can buy and cook the best meal for only £5.
Yes, the place we have chosen to spend our £5 is Home Bargains, as they have low prices and lots of interesting products.
Now, this involves all three of us. JoJo has chosen to do breakfast.
I'm going to be doing lunch.
And I'm going to be doing dinner.
And at the end of it, we will be voting whose meal is best.
So to prepare for this challenge, yesterday we each took our £5 notes over to Home Bargains to see what we could get for our meals.
So we're here, guys.
This is a tight budget. I'm actually quite nervous about this, but I'm going to take JoJo around first. I think his will be easier because it's breakfast, but I'm not sure about mine. That's a tight budget, isn't it?
It is. I kind of feel like you could get a meal for that, but could you make a good one?
It's not a tight budget if you're just going for pasta and sauce.
Or beans on toast.
But I want to win.
I want to win. So we're going to do this in meal order. It's going to be JoJo, then it's going to be me, then it's going to be you.
Right, okay, JoJo, so you're doing breakfast. You got your basket.
Yes.
Have you got any ideas?
What came to mind first of all was tons of easy peelers, but I don't think I can do that.
I mean, how much are they?
£1.69 a piece.
No.
Oh, £1.29.
£1.29. Maybe see if you've got budget for that at the end. Let's get some other ideas going first. So these are all the sort of dinnery things along here.
Yeah. I might head to the bread section. I'm thinking maybe toasty kind of something.
Okay. What have you found?
There's bread here. It says reduced to clear.
Oh, that'll be good for the £5 budget. How much is it?
It says 20p.
20p. Oh, that would be great for your budget.
That'd be amazing. So it's who can make the best?
Yeah, the best. It's got to be the best.
I was thinking about maple syrup, but then I was realising it's £3.20, what 9?
Yeah, it's very expensive. Well, hang on. I mean, it's cheaper than most places.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of your budget.
There is some better syrup up there, but you know what? I reckon I'm gonna get these little. You see these little jam jars for 39p.
Oh. You're gonna get one?
I might get a couple of them.
What else they've got?
Oh, it's like orange fruit spread. Okay, maybe I could get one of each.
Wow, you've not even spent £1.
I've not even spent £1 yet, and I'm doing really well. I've already got jam and marmalade or whatever on toast. So.
Nice.
Hey, look, should we get some beans?
You don't have to do it every time.
but look, I do.
What does it say? You need to do it every time, do you?
Yeah. But I'm not going to have beans for breakfast.
You can have beans for breakfast, but you're not choosing them now.
No.
Okay. Are you looking at cereal?
Yeah. You see, I thought breakfast is unique, so it's going to be kind of one of the probably easier ones. But it does seem actually quite hard. I don't want to make anything super generic, like a bowl of cereal with some milk.
So you're saying you want to be able to win, you want to do something extra special?
Yeah, something really good. And something like jam on toast, everybody has that. It's not exactly like a really good breakfast, if you know what I mean. Don't get me wrong, jam on toast, I really love jam on toast, but I don't think it will win me the challenge.
Okay, well, keep looking then. You're looking at those. We have these on Christmas, don't we? They're really tasty.
I've got an idea, hold on, let me just think of prices real quick. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, I know exactly what to do. I'm gonna get
hang on, that is a lot of your budget.
That is a lot of my budget. I've only spent 80p so far, or something like that. I've only spent about £1 yet.
Okay, okay. The box is open. Just make sure the bag isn't open inside. No, it's okay. For some reason, these boxes are a bit battered. We're trying to figure out what happened.
Yeah, it's like what happened in the delivery process? Did somebody decide to sit on them or?
Maybe.
I know exactly what to do. I know exactly what to do.
Okay, what are you doing here?
I'm gonna get this chocolate syrup.
Chocolate syrup. You won't be able to get your easy peelers because this is $1.19.
Yeah.
But you can still, I mean, you can get that. You just can't get the easy peelers.
No, I think. Am I allowed to use the chocolate syrup we have at home?
I guess, yeah, because it's the sort of condiment, isn't it?
It's a sort of syrup, so.
Yes.
Is that against the rules?
No, you can use the one we have at
Okay.
home. Okay. You're going for some easy peelers. Check them, make sure they're okay.
Yep, they're all good.
Right, so you just added up what was in your basket and what did it come to?
$4.96. So we're good. We're perfect.
Brilliant, well done. Okay, do you want to go to the checkout then?
Yeah.
So while JoJo gets breakfast, I'm going to get my bits for lunch. Although I'm down the snack aisle at the moment, which isn't the best place to start. They have so many snacks here. You want to find actual meal-like stuff. So thinking about things like noodles. Easy and cheap, but it's not the sort of thing that's going to help me win, I don't think. These are interesting. They're like tortilla pockets. And yeah, you stuff loads of stuff in them, but they only come with the salsa and seasoning. $1.99. I feel you could do that yourself. In a cheaper way though. If I check out the tortillas on their own, I bet you could make the same thing but for cheaper and make the budget go further. So here we go. Tortillas for a pack of 8 on 95p, so that's half the price. So that would be much better. I think there was 8 in the tortilla pocket pack. But yeah, that definitely might be a better option. Also, pita breads, they're even cheaper. And what I've done before, you cut these in half and make your own kind of pockets. Just put them in the toaster. I think we might have an idea, guys. So yeah, I'm going to get these whole wheat ones, 65p. If not, I could make kebabs or something like that. So what I've really got to think about if I go with this idea is fillings. Like beans, salad, or rice. I don't know, yeah. Lots of different options to put in there. Tell you what, some black beans would be amazing. Although, could maybe use kidney beans or refried beans. Be another good option. JoJo would love how much I'm saying the word beans right now. Probably would not like that. I'm not screaming it. I think rice is definitely a good idea to have in these pockets. Each little pouch here. Oh, these ones here, they're 55p. I've got to think about what style of pockets I'm making. If I want to do like a Mexican one, like a burrito, a Mexican rice might be good. Otherwise, maybe just get a plain rice just to keep it easy. Yeah, best bet. Just go for something like the whole grain rice. I feel I'm definitely going to need some fresh ingredients in there though. Mushrooms, I think might be a bit too bulky. Unless I slice them maybe. Some tomatoes. I think these, they're not the best value, but they're the cheapest ones. Or these ones. I think also some greens in there would be good. This gem lettuce seems to be the cheapest at 75p. Some red onions as well. I only need one really. I don't want to have to spend that much, but I think the red onions in there, slices of them, will just be great. This is going to be a good meal. I'm confident so far that I can win. I just need to add a few more things, I feel, and I've still got some good budget left. So this might be a bit of a risk, but I think the red kidney beans in there might be a good idea. I think they'll be a good addition. I'd love to serve these up with some chips and maybe even put chips in there as well, but the chips here are pretty expensive. However, maybe some potatoes, which are a bit better priced. So only 69p, and I've got budget for that. And I only need a bit. That's enough to get some chips out for the three of us. Maybe even some to put in there, and that'll be me done. You're actually thinking about the pasta and sauce now?
No, it is, I mean, you can get a good amount, 500 grams for 95p though.
Do that. You'll win.
No. The rules are we can use some of our own spices, seasonings and condiments. Okay, so we're not going to worry about condiments. JoJo found some bread earlier and I've just found some rolls for only 20p. So that's worth getting just for those. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but that's worth it.
Are you just tidying up now?
Yeah, I always do this in shops.
Get a pack of Bombay mix for 99p. That'll be perfect with a dinner.
No, I was just tidying up. I can't walk past something in a shop and leave it on the floor. I just can't do it. That's a lot of noodles for 99p, but they're spicy ones, and I don't think I'm going to win with really spicy noodles. Oh, potato rosti.
That looks nice.
Yeah, it's heavy as well.
So you're going to put that in a bun.
No, I'm going to think about this.
Potato burger.
I'm going to think about it.
I'll eat that, you'd win. Oh, at it again. If the challenge was for keeping the store tidy, you'd win. I feel you've got a bit of an advantage because you're doing dinner. Like dinners come with desserts.
Can't afford a dessert.
Oh, that's true, yeah. It's more to spend.
Although, hang on, they're only $1.49.
What is it you're looking at?
This one.
Orange lollies.
Yeah, but I know
Use your budget up, go on.
I don't think I'll be able to afford dessert as well.
What you got your eye on?
I'm just looking at chips. They're expensive though.
Wow.
Well, for this shop, just looking, they had Fire Life cheese in here before, but they don't have it now, so that's not an option.
Is that more Rosties?
Yeah, it's like
But they're
fresh
more
ones.
like burger shaped. Those would go in there. Do it.
I've got a better idea.
Are you starting to formulate some ideas now, eh?
Yeah, I'm gonna get some mushrooms for 89p. That's good. 16 veggie spring rolls for £1.09.
That's quite good value, right?
Yeah. I'm just looking carefully through these freezers because you can snag the odd really good bargain in here from time to time.
What have you got your eye on at the moment?
I've got my eye on these.
Potato waffles. I think those would be very popular with the family.
Exactly. Everyone loves these, and you can make them in the toaster as well.
I've done you the favour of counting up. You're about halfway through your budget.
Halfway.
Into the freezer again.
We figured out this is the best place to get Linda McCartney sausages. Only $1.39.
You know your prices on Linda McCartney sausages, don't you? This is looking like quite a filling dinner. You're just going to throw a load of stuff in the oven, right?
Do you know what? This looks like a decent breakfast. Like a cooked breakfast. But it's not. That's not what I'm doing.
Considering you were around with JoJo earlier, I'm going to assume that this has already been given tribute to.
Yeah. I'm going to go for these.
Are those cheapest?
They're the cheapest ones you can get.
I think you're done, Katie. You've got 18p left.
I might find something for 18p.
We're not in Heron Foods, mate. So that's 3 lots of meals all bought. It's now time to get this challenge underway, get the cooking done, and let's see who's going to be the winner of this. Me.
Okay guys, you've seen everything we've got. So comment below who you think will make the best meal. JoJo's up first with breakfast. So you got the pixels, the bread, the spreads, and the easy peelers. I have to say though, I know it was my fault, so I'm not going to blame you, but you went over by 16p. Because when we were adding it up, we didn't include the bread for some reason, but it was only 16p, so that's absolutely fine.
How dare you?
And you probably won't use everything anyway. So,
Well, he might lose points in this challenge.
so you're doing your prep now. What are you thinking of doing?
I'm thinking of doing some like mini chocolate toasties.
Ooh, I'm going to be supervising JoJo because he's only 12, even though he looks like he's 15.
Okay, you've just done a certain area covered in jam. Is there a reason why?
Yes, there is.
This is looking very interesting.
Okay, I'm putting another bit on here.
So these are going to be like sandwiches?
Kind of.
Here comes the sandwiching part.
So we're gonna get the glass and smush it.
Oh!
Oh my goodness. So what are you is that it then?
Yeah, and then we're gonna toast them.
Okay.
And then the chocolate inside is gonna melt.
Oh my goodness, this is a very cheeky breakfast, JoJo.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting off to a very strong start.
Okay, so I'm doing another one, but with the other flavour.
So we're going to get one each, but with each of these different jams.
Yes.
It's alright, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I think I might do 4 in this one, because that one did break open slightly.
So the first one you did, how many were in there?
6.
So you're just doing a few less this time.
Yeah.
So you're going to put those in the toaster?
Mm-hmm. Whoop. And whoop.
This is looking very nice, JoJo.
Mm-hmm.
You asked me if you could use the chocolate sauce we had at home. I said yes because it's sort of a condiment. Okay, so that's your breakfast. It's a very sweet breakfast, isn't it, JoJo?
Mm-hmm.
But you did well. Did you get the idea from the toaster video?
Yeah.
When
I thought this was familiar.
we cooked everything in a toaster for 24 hours, and I actually did something similar to these, didn't I?
You're cheeky.
I'm cheeky.
Good start, JoJo. I'm going to taste the easy peeler. You never know. I like the way you've prepared it. Mmm.
Right, go on then.
On to the main event.
I'm waiting to see your reaction first. They nice?
Mmm.
Not bad, yeah.
You can't go wrong with a bit of toast.
All the jam in there is nice as well.
The chocolate inside the cereal's melted. Yeah, look, it's all melted in there, but it's still crunchy as well.
Good start, JoJo. However, I'm next with lunch, which will be the winning meal. So onto my meal, which is lunch. I can tell you guys, on all of this stuff, I came so close to going over the budget. But I only just made it and spent £4.97. I had no idea I was going to be that close. So this is probably the best value in this challenge.
I can't believe how much stuff you got for £5.
Yeah. What my plan is with the pita breads, cut them up and make like pita pockets of perfection. That's what I'm calling them, pita pockets of perfection. Try and say that 3 times fast. And then I'm gonna chop up some potatoes and make some chips wedges to have on the side.
Nice.
I think so.
Okay.
Let's get this started. So I'm gonna chop up the potatoes first into kind of wedges. And these are gonna go in our air fryer oven. Yes.
What are you doing?
Mumbling to myself about spices. I just realised I'm gonna put some seasoning on here before I put these in for cooking. So a bit of salt. And I'm also going to put on some lemon pepper because I think it'll be a bit more of a nicer flavour than regular black pepper. Also, I've sliced some of these quite thin, so if I want to, I might put them in the pockets as well. Depends how thick the pockets are. Okay, many of you guys may wonder why we never include seasoning or condiments in these challenges. It's because we mostly buy all of this in bulk, and so the little amounts that we use is pennies or less than pence. You can't really factor it in. Right, so now my wedges are on, I'm going to start making the pockets. I'm just going to do 1 each. Well, I say 1 each. These are going to be cut into 2, so it'll be 2 each. But if anyone does want more, I will make more. Now I'm going to show you a very, very complex technique here that's used by only the top chefs, and that is you get the pita bread, you get a pair of scissors, and you cut it in half like that.
Wow.
Do you want me to repeat that? You got it, Katie? Yeah? For future, you might want it. So for fillings, I've got some whole grain rice. I'm going to heat that up in a moment. But there's other things I've got to put in there as well. Some onions, I'm going to chop those up. Same with the tomatoes and these gem lettuces. And then kidney beans, I'm going to put those in with the rice as well. So it'll be a nice beany, ricey mix. You know what I mean. Decided I'm just going to do half of the beans in there. I don't want it to be too beany. Okay, moment of truth, and that is filling these pockets. I've decided I'm probably not going to put the wedges in there. I just think it'll be too much. However, condiments! Because I thought a sauce in here would be perfect. I'm going to get some mayonnaise. So I've gone for the aioli one from Heinz, from Rogers probably, I think. Casey, just off camera, suggested and tried to interfere and suggested I did some blue cheese sauce. And I said no. In goes the mayo. I'm feeling good about winning this challenge.
You haven't seen mine yet.
That's true. You do pull it out of the bag at times.
Sometimes I do.
So I'm going to put some rice and beans in there first. Slice the tomato. Not too much onion. I'm just going to do a ring of onion. I don't want to overwhelm. That is a chunky one though. And maybe I should have shredded the lettuce.
You should have put the lettuce in first.
Don't get involved, you. Oh, bit of lettuce either side. That's looking pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Would you eat that?
I would eat that.
Good, you're going to. I am well happy with this. I've got to win. Look at that, guys. Those look proper nice.
It's a good lunch.
It's a very good lunch.
Very good lunch. Right, let me go and take JoJo's to him.
Thank
There we
you.
go. Okay, do you want to try it?
Yeah, sure. That's pretty good.
That was made by me. Do you want to try one of the potato wedges?
Those are quite nice as well.
Have I done good?
Yeah, you did do well. You've done very well.
Thank you.
Tastes really nice.
I'm very encouraged by JoJo's feedback, but I will test my own food. Good wedges.
They're seasoned well.
I want to see what you think about the pockets first. Pita pockets of perfection.
Yeah, I'm glad you put the mayo in there as well.
And not the blue cheese sauce.
Well, either one would have been fine.
You always have to get involved, didn't you? Don't worry, next it's your go. I did good. Next it's your go though, so you can make all the choices that you want.
Okay, so it's dinner time, guys, and it's my turn. This is what I got with my £5.
With your £5, do you want to tell everyone exactly?
I went 6p over, and I don't know how, but you told me that I hadn't gone up. You were adding up for me, so it was your fault. But anyway, it's only 6p, okay, so you can let me off. So I've got these Linda McCartney sausages, I've got mushrooms, burger buns, potato waffles, and beans. Anyway, so I'm gonna do some kind of awesome stack burger, okay?
Oh, I like the sounds of that.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying right now.
Well, me and JoJo are popping out, so
Yeah.
is this going to be ready when we're back then?
Should be.
Cool. Can't wait to try this.
Okay guys, so I am going to start by making some mushroom and bean burger patties. I've got my mushrooms all washed and I'm gonna put them in here, mince them all up, and then I'm gonna add the beans. I'm gonna drain them, I think, first, so there's not too much moisture, and make some burgers. Right, the mushrooms are done. I'm just going to add the beans now. I've drained all of the sauce off of them, just so the burgers aren't too moist. Okay, so I figured out that I actually need some breadcrumbs to kind of bind these burgers together a bit more. There's 3 of us and we have 4 of these burger buns. So I'm going to use one of the burger buns as breadcrumbs. Also, I put some seasoning in here. I put some salt, pepper, and garlic and onion powder as well. Just going to add these breadcrumbs. Right, so I'm going to put those on for about 20 minutes. Right, okay guys, while those burgers are on, I'm going to pop these, or some of these, in the toaster here. And I've just put these sausages in here, and I'm gonna put those on for 10 minutes. Okay, I am ready to put my burgers together now. I'm so excited for this part. Cut these in half so that they would go in the burgers better.
So me and JoJo have just come home to a very nice smelling house and a very interesting looking dinner. You pulled this out of the bag, Katie. It's burger time.
Very nice.
What did you make the burger from? Mushrooms?
It's a mushroom and bean burger.
Okay, I cannot wait to try. JoJo, do you want to have a go first?
Sure.
It's called a stack burger.
It's definitely a stack.
Yeah.
So in there, you've got burger patty you've made, a waffle and sausages. Wow, that is a big burger. Is that the cat that's just come over here to peek?
She's trying to get up here.
Wow, that's quite the compliment. She didn't go after lunch or breakfast made by me and JoJo. How is it, JoJo? Is it good?
Yeah, it's really good.
So I'm going to have to give this a go as well. But after this, guys, we're going to vote which meal was best. That is quite the stacked burger, Katie. Mmm.
Good.
Very, very good.
I actually put ketchup and mustard in the burger as well.
Good use of the condiments.
Mmm. Mushroom and bean burger's nice. I've never put baked beans in a burger before. As you've probably noticed, I had some leftover waffles and sausage, so I put them on the side as well.
Very nice touches. It's going to be a very filling dinner. But now that we have all tasted all 3 meals, JoJo's breakfast, my lunch and Katie's dinner, it's time to vote which meal we thought was best. You cannot vote for your own meal though. So JoJo, first.
I think I really liked yours for lunch, but
Ooh.
No.
I'm gonna have to say this one is my favourite.
Yes. Okay, I'm voting JoJo for your breakfast, and it's not because you voted for me. I was going to vote for you anyway, I swear. It was something different. It was a nice sweet breakfast, and it was completely different to anything we've ever had for breakfast. So
I don't think I'd get a vote.
Oh no, you're the decider.
So now I have a deciding vote and I can't vote my own. So one of you two is going to win this. I'm going to have to think very carefully. I've liked both meals a lot, but purely because I'm a savoury man, more of a sweet one, I'm going to give it to Katie.
I knew you were going to do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Oh, well done.
Okay, so well done, Katie.
Thank
One
you.
again.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well done, JoJo. If you guys have enjoyed this video, then we thoroughly recommend you go and watch this one next up in the corner because you'll love it. But before you do go and watch that, make sure you guys always stay free
And just keep rising.